Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we're going to review the LEGO Friends Heartlake Shopping Mall. This is set number 41058, age range is 7 to 12, and comes with 1,120 pieces. Also, it comes with 4 minifigures. We have one here, one there, one there, one there, and a little dog. Let's go ahead and look at those minifigures right now. Our first minifigure is Stephanie, and this is tennis player Stephanie. So you can see she has her tennis racket. She has the visor. Her hair pieces looks like it's on crooked, but it's on straight. She's wearing a short kind of tennis skirt, and then the cool little tank top. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a white undershirt with the blue, I guess, flowery shirt on top of it. She has her standard Friends issued shoes on. Nothing too crazy. So that's our first one, Stephanie. Our next minifigure is Emma. And this version of Emma, she is the DJ in the mall. So she's got her DJ headphones on. She's got a camera to take pictures of all the people dancing. But we can take the headphones off. You can see on the top of her head, there's a little hole there. The headphone piece, you can see it has a little pin there that you can snap it right into that hole on the head. So that's how she wears her headphones. So the typical Emma hair, you know, the black curly hair with the little braid in the back, and kind of a light blue shirt with the flower on the chest. Nothing too crazy, but I love the camera. It's my favorite minifigure accessory. So that is Emma. Alright, this is Julian, and he is one of the few male figures that you get in the Friends sets, but things I like about him are the hoodie. So you can see it's got the strings. You kind of see how it's printed to where it looks like a hoodie in the back. He's got the little pockets on the front there. The pants are the same ones, I believe, that came with Andrew in the Dolphin Cruiser set. So the pants aren't really that new. It looks like he's wearing the deck shoes. What I don't like about the hoodie is when you go around to the back, there's no printing on the back. So you can kind of see the hoodie on the front, but nothing on the back. That's kind of a disappointment. And the hair is okay. It's the same hair we see in some of the Ultra Agent sets that have come out in 2014, and I believe the hair is the same one that's in a lot of Ninjago sets. So that is Julian. Not a bad little figure. Our last figure that we're going to look at is Sophie. Now, Sophie is spending a day at the spa and is getting her hair washed or permed or whatever the towel wrap does with the hair. She has face cream on her face, and she's wearing, looks like some sort of robe around her body. So definitely a unique figure, especially a unique version of Sophie. It's really the head that does it, the face cream that's printed on there. The shirt actually does look like a business type shirt, you know, with the little collar type thing with the purple shirt underneath it, and then it just looks like a regular white skirt. But either way, put them all together like this, and it does look like she has a robe on. So that is the fourth and final figure. Here is a little pet dog that comes with the Heartlake Mall. And in the instructions, just showed it with Emma. So when we built Emma, it showed the dog right next to her. I'm not quite sure if it really goes with her or not, but it's the only animal that does come in this set. So maybe Emma does walk her dog around the mall. But either way, that's our only little animal that comes with this set. Alright, so we've looked at the minifigures now. Look how big this set is. It builds up really, really big. We have a lot of stuff going on, so we're going to slowly kind of take a look at each one of the 3 buildings, which is really kind of 2 shops in one, individually. But let's go ahead and look at some of the smaller little accessory builds. So we do have 2 of these little plants. So it's basically a potted plant. Got some palm leaves, little flowers on the top. They're both identical. The other one is right over there. So that's not really anything too exciting. Next we have this little catwalk. So the catwalk is for a model to come down. So you can walk. It comes down right here and you can see it kind of turns. So whenever they're having fashion shows, the catwalk is meant for the model to come down, show off the outfit they're wearing, and then walk back off. So that's another little accessory build. We have this cool little car. So that's how we get to and from the mall. Now the car it's okay. I do wish they would have put a roof on it, but it doesn't come with a roof. It doesn't even come with a little bar. So you could take one of these little pieces and at least put it there. But it doesn't come with that either. So that's kind of weird. So it kind of looks unfinished, to be honest with you. It looks like it could use a little bit. I mean, if they're going to leave it like this, I mean, they might as well just left this part off to where it looks truly like a convertible. You know, it's almost like you would do that. That looks a little bit more finished than the way they had it here, like this. This doesn't really look very well in my opinion. So that's the car, and you can see it does have the little minifigure feet piece in there to hold the mini dolls in. What I do like about it has a little trunk hood thing here, which is kind of, when I was building it, I thought it was going to be cool because there's going to be a trunk, but it's just open at the top, so whenever you buy something, you can just come back here and open it and throw the stuff in. Or you don't even have to open it, you can just throw the stuff in because it's open at the top. You know, it kind of defeats the purpose of having that. But that's the car. Next is a little handbag cart. And the handbag cart is not bad. You can see it only holds 2 handbags and then one little basket hanging off the side. And it's kind of unfinished on this side. I wish they would have done this same detail they put right here. And you can see as you turn it, there's nothing over here. You could have easily done the same thing over there, but it kind of looks unfinished from one side. But it does work out pretty well to where the minifigures can actually hold on to it and move it. So if they would have finished it here, it probably would have been perfect. That is the handbag cart. Next we have a couple little signs that you typically see in front of stores. Of course, these are the unstickered versions. Here's a look at the DJ stand. So we've got Emma the DJ here, bumping the music with the big speakers. It's really cool. And last but not least, here's the last little accessory. It is the photo booth. Now let me show you what's cool about this one is you can have the minifigure sit in here. I said you could have the minifigure sit in there, pretend there's someone else in there with them, and you can see in there's a little camera, a little flash. You can see it from the top too. Take their picture, snap, 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 push the button, and then look at that. The little pictures come out. So the way this works is this is a custom, or I guess a new printed tile. It's a 1x3 tile. And even though it was taking pictures of Julian, the pictures of Stephanie and Emma came out. That's kind of weird. But what it is there's a little slot right back here that you slide this tile in, and then the knob that you turn, when you turn it, that little Technic lift arm goes down and they slide out the back. So let me show you from the front one more time. I turn this knob, when I turn it, pictures slide out. So that's our photo booth. Cool little accessory. I think it's probably one of the better accessories in the mall itself. Now, let's start looking at each one of these buildings. Alright, so the first one we're going to look at is the beauty salon with the bridal shop on top. So the beauty salon, of course, we have Sophie. I keep wanting to call her Sophia. It's Sophie. She's getting pampered. And you can see all of these sets, when you turn them around, they're open in the back. So this allows the maximum amount of playability, where you don't have to take the sets apart or disassemble them too much to really look at them. So looking into the bridal shop, they're real small though. Even though they look big from the outside, when you turn them around, there's really not much going on the inside. So the bridal shop, we have a dress on display. We have a diamond and a ring and a little bridal bouquet. And then over here we have a shelf that has a flower and a crown right there on the top. You can see when I turn it around, you can kind of see the dress inside the window, and then the ring and the flowers. I'm assuming it's a fake ring because there's no glass in this and there's really no way to secure that. Same with that diamond. Maybe those are just display kind of fake ones because anyone could just walk up there and steal it. Typical to the whole set, we have this railing detail all the way around. So you have these cone pieces, and then you have this glass railing with then these little gold round tiles on top. And here's how you access the bottom part. Even though they're open underneath here, you still can take off these top levels, and you can see that whole plate and the whole assembly comes off, and then you have access to the entire bottom portion. So this bottom one is the salon. So what we have over here is a stool that you can sit and get your hair done, hair made, whatever you want to call it. We have a spot here where you can see Sophie. She's getting her pedicure, although she's still wearing her sandals. You have some lipstick on display in that corner. And in this corner over here, you have some bottles of shampoo and some mirror, comb, and a bunch of hair accessories. There's so many hair accessories in this set, I couldn't even put them all in there. They just don't fit. So if you saw my build of this, you saw that I was struggling to get those in there, and I decided not even to put them all in there. And then right here in this back corner, you have a little area that you can get your nails done. So you have two little stools, one where the worker can sit, and one where the person getting their nails done can sit. Two colors of nail polish right there. So that is the salon. And looking on the front, it does have a pretty good design with the curved yellow arches, and then the little decorative window sills there, a couple flowers just to kind of decorate it, and then this cool little awning. So it kind of has the architectural look like this building is supposed to be outside, but it's really inside of a mall. And then this piece right here also comes off. You know, maybe you want to put it down here and play with that, but it's really best to leave it on. Put the top, put the bridal shop back on. Sophie's fallen over in there. Then the other thing we get is this little rack of beauty product that you display in front of the salon. So that's the first little building. Let's go ahead and look at this next one, which is the sports store on the bottom, and the food court on the top. So looking at the bottom first, we have this huge display of sports equipment right on the front of the store. And you can see through the window, you have a bag, you have a sports outfit on display. There's no door in here. I found that kind of weird when I was building it, is I was waiting to put on a door, but there's, you see I'm putting my finger right through there, versus this. You can hear that. Those are the little glass panels. You got a tennis racket, you got some flippers, you got a basketball, soccer ball, a snowboard, all that outside. And just like the other, oh, and be careful with these racks of sports toys. They fall over pretty easily. You can see you turn it around and you have full access to the inside. You can take off the top portion. So we take off the top and we look in here. Basically have a cash register, a bike on display. There's the outfit that we can see from the outside. We have some wheels you can use to replace on your skateboard. We have the skateboard. Looks like there's a display of clothes over here and a hat. Oh, and the other thing that was really cool about this set, as you can see when I open this cash register drawer, there's a $100 bill in there, and there's also coins. So this is the first time I've seen coins in any Lego set, let alone a Friends set. So that's pretty cool. Now let's turn our attention to the food court at top here. So the food court, we have a pizza stall and we have a little sandwich shop. So this is the same detail that we saw on the other one, this glass railing. You've got pizza shop and there's a little sign up here. There's pizza, and then there's supposed to be a sticker there that looks like sandwiches. It didn't really tell you any words or anything, but it's just got a little picture of a sandwich. So we have a drink, a sandwich, and a box of French fries. We turn it around. You can see over here in the pizza area, there's the pizza oven. So that's where you can almost slide a pizza in there. There's some fire in there. There's a little fire piece in there that doesn't allow you to push it all the way in. But let's pretend it came out. There's a cash register here with looks like a tip jar. So someone tipped them a $100 bill. That's nice. And then over here, here's a little stove area that they cook the sandwiches and French fries. So that's it for this piece. Now, the very last piece. This is the main entry into the mall. So you have a revolving door, have some flowers just to kind of look pretty on the entry. And then turning it around, you can see it's just got this cool little tile finish with more flowers. And then this would be more or less the map, and where you can find your way around the mall. Granted, there's only 2 buildings. You can't really get lost in this mall, but if you need a map, this is where it would be. So that's the main entry. At the top, all that it is a couple tables and some stools. So it's really not even a shop. You know, these 2 pieces don't sell anything. So you have a shop, 2 stools, and then the same guardrail detail that we saw on the other pieces. And then at the very top, let me take this off. It's just like all the other pieces, except this one is all connected as one piece, whereas the other 2, the guardrails, were separate. So there's the top, and you can see this huge sign, and this is the Heartlake Mall sign. So this is where it says, "Welcome to the Heartlake Mall," and look, all of this gold decoration. And we have a fountain. It's coming down with some water that's kind of shooting up. So it's really just all decor. There's no shops here. It's just the grand entry, you know, the grand sign, and that's about it. So you really have 4 shops: bridal, a beauty salon, you've got the sports store, and then you've got the food court. You've got this cool car. I guess you can call the handbag cart as another shop. Do have the catwalk. We have live music from DJ Emma. Have the dog. We have some plant life decor. And don't forget the fabulous little photo booth. So there you go. That is the Heartlake shopping mall. It's a pretty cool set. I mean, it's big. There's a lot of stuff to do with it. Ton of playability. I mean, you can play with this probably all day long and still never find something not to do with the mall. So hey, thanks again for watching. Make sure to thumbs up, give us a like, share with your friends. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any other builds or reviews that we have coming up. We do have a lot more friends. You can see 2 friend sets right there and one over there. You can kind of see the boxes of them. So those are coming up. We haven't built or reviewed those yet. So a lot of cool stuff coming up, and the only way to make sure you don't miss it is by subscribing. So thanks again, and we will see you next time.